Hey Nancy Drew fans, we're back for book 42, The Phantom of Pine Hill. Originally published in 1965 and revised in 1993, this time I have a 2000 reprint. This book begins with Nancy, Bess, and George arriving to the town of Emerson for Emerson College June week. When their hotel reservation is lost, Ned arranges for them to stay with retired Professor Roerick at his estate called Pine Hill. Mr. Roerick soon asks Nancy to solve two mysteries. First, queer happenings that he attributes to a phantom seen floating around the estate, and he asks her to find a missing treasure from his ancestors that supposedly sank on a ship called the Lucy Belle. For the first half of the book, Nancy does some sleuthing, but most of her time goes to June week activities with Ned and the gang. There are multiple dances at Chi Omega Epsilon Fraternity House, the final crew race of the season with a photo finish against rival Welbart, and a parade that features floats showing how Emerson went from wilderness to a university town. All of the June week activities bring outfit changes galore, and there are detailed descriptions of each of the girls' dresses. This time Nancy had chosen a pale green two-piece with a slightly full skirt. It was quite plain except for an intriguing geometric design in brilliant colors embroidered on one side of the sleeveless blouse. The trimming reached from the shoulders to the waistline. Bess and George looked equally attractive, Bess in pink, George wearing a black chiffon with pearl necklace and earrings. This book is remarkably short on action, and the few moments of danger are caused by either nature or the characters themselves, instead of the usual bad guys. For example, Nancy and George fall down an embankment, Nancy blacks out when she pulls a heavy door down on top of herself, and Dave gets stuck in a chimney. Despite this, Bess spends a lot of time fretting and wussing out. When Nancy's knocked herself unconscious, she starts sobbing, leading to the first making fun of Bess moment. Bess complained, "Oh, why can't we do something?" "Crying won't help any," George said severely to her cousin. "Put on your thinking cap." And there's another good one a few pages later when the girls are digging at an Indian village. "If we do find someone digging," Nancy said, "and we can capture him, we may have the phantom right in our grasp." "Oh my goodness," said Bess. "I don't like capturing criminals." George looked disdainful. "What kind of sleuth are you, anyway?" But Bess totally redeems herself in a really exciting climax where she is at least as brave as Nancy. And then she uses her special talents to keep the other bad guy from getting away. Bess smiled. "Do you have a steady girlfriend?" "Why, no," he answered. He kept glancing around and looking very uncomfortable. Finally, he said, "Are you alone?" Bess laughed. "What do you think I am, 3 people? Maybe I'm heavy enough to make 3, but I do try to diet." "How do you manage to stay so slim?" Nancy once again does some fantastic detective work and really shows a willingness to get her hands dirty. But June week and fun with Ned definitely overshadow the rest of the story. And Nancy's pretty obviously distracted. The first trap she sets doesn't work, and the second one has to be saved by Bess. The book wraps up in a final 14 pages that are ridiculously jam-packed. Nancy does end up getting my favorite reward so far, compliments from the crook who came the closest to outsmarting her. "Did you steal my pearl necklace?" she asked. "Yes, it's hidden in the cabin. You look under the floorboards." "Why do I want to give it back to you?" "Because I admire your grit." Next up, the mystery of the 99 steps.